It's 250 kilometres long, and it's a large loop, so that because a circle has no starting or finishing place, you can start and finish wherever you like. But there's no compulsion on anybody to do the 250 because the walk is so highly accessible. You can come and have an exciting time doing day walks, or you can walk the whole thing or sections of it, and you can camp at places like this. The Ranger Sam Bruton was turning over some maps one weekend in 1980, and suddenly he saw it all in this flash of inspiration, this great loop of public land stretching west from Portland, and he could see that that public land had four magnificent contrasting environments: this glorious forest that we've got here, then one of the most beautiful rivers in creation, then a wild stormy beach, and then magnificent cliffs near Portland. And so he thought, why not have a walk?
We start in Portland at the Information Centre and head up through the Kabobony Forest, see the transitions of all the, beautiful high forest. It's beautiful in the winter because everything's so green, and also you can get up into the forests in the winter and it can be a bit wet underfoot in places, but that's stunning in there. That smell of that damp, wet forest is beautiful.
All campsites are basically the same. They might look different, but you have a shelter. It's not a place designed to sleep in, but you can sleep in it if everything else has gone wrong. But there's a shelter, there is a water supply, there's a fireplace, and there's a toilet. And really, it's all very welcoming.
I'm a little bit biased, and I'd have to say I really like the ocean section. So I love getting out in the Bridgewater side, going and seeing all the coastal scenery from around here. So from out the petrified forest and the blowholes, and then walking all the way around the coastline there, I think it's sensational to be able to see, the wild ocean crashing against the cliffs there, and that's unreal, I think. Bridgewater is obviously a stunning landscape. The cape and the ocean views that they're going to see is unreal, and very untouched. There's not much development out here, so it's beautiful to be able to see the untouched coastline. There's also the seals. There's a seal group out sort of only a short walk away from the beach, and that's a really good day walk that people can do as well. It's a beautiful area out there.
The forest, as I say, is a scene of vibrant life. Vegetation just growing. Huge trees straight above you, and you've got this beautiful canopy, and you've got different tree trunks, you've got different kinds of trees, and you've got this tangled understory, and the whole thing together just gives you such a beautiful atmosphere. It's like paradise. But it's also a contrast with what we've got in other places. And in the springtime here, there are beautiful orchids here. There's one that comes in the summer, it grows almost waist high. Absolutely beautiful. So there's just so much to look at. Where we are, you can walk 100 kilometres from where this forest starts to the South Australian border. You will see 3 houses in the distance if you're lucky. There's no other sign of permanent human habitation, so it's wild. But it's only appears to be wild. In point of fact, it's very accessible. This is the paradox. So it's a wild place, but it's easy to get at. So it has the variety, and it has the wildness, and it has the accessibility. And of course, the other thing, it's reasonably easy. It's fairly level. And we don't have issues like hypothermia here, so and it's not that easy to get lost on this walk either.
See the transitions of all the, beautiful high forest, which is fantastic, and all the birds, and then you hit the river, which is so refreshing. It's just a great way to switch off and get back to nature and recharge the batteries, that's for sure. Yeah.
The important thing about the Glenelg, it has some spectacular gorges cut into the limestone. They're really impressive. Then you've also got little sheltered places. Some of the camps there are down by the river level, and they are very, very attractive, and a lot of birds there. It's very pleasant experience.
You'll have beautiful still days, and it's just stunning and quiet. And then other days I've been on it and it's been wild as you like. The weather's just blowing in sideways and you're saturated, but then you just feel the elements at you and it's like, bring it on, you get that sort of excitement of walking in the wild, I suppose.
I think that's the beauty of the walk as well, is it caters for all age groups and all experiences of walker. So the full walk is, I think, around 250 kilometres, and you can do it over 2 weeks. But you can just do little sections, you can do day walks, you can do, you know, a couple of hours here and there, or join it up together and do several days together. So I think that's it. You can pick and choose and find what sort of landscape or scenery you'd like to see.
I come here and I see it, every time I come here, I see it as if for the first time. Now, I was excited about coming out here today because I was coming here, you know, and I never get tired of it. And whether it's here or whether it's the coast, every day it's just like being born again, you know. And as far as I'm concerned, it's an unending pleasure. I will never be tired of it. Yeah, never.